I've been challenged, and I accept. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. And I have been challenged. I have been challenged by Sam, and it is the bug challenge. And here's what he did. He challenged me, and he gave me 3 scenarios, 3 decks to choose from, and to try and get some wins in League. And I was like, all right, a bug challenge? We don't have that many great bug mods, but I'm down for a bug challenge. Here are the options. The first one, 5 Durant. Second one, 3 Ladian, 3 Ladybug. And the last one, 3 Combee, 2 Vespiquen. Now the Durant would be interesting. I didn't do the Durant challenge because I only have 2 Durants, but they are all 3 MP, and they do have a good ability in Team Fight. If there is an adjacent Durant, this Pokemon's white attacks become gold attacks while this Pokemon is on the field. It can move over other Durant, and the 3 Pokemon limit does not apply to them. So just imagine. I mean, in the meta we're at right now, super heavy purple. Imagine all the ghost decks going up against Durants. Pure yellow wheels with the exception of the Guillotine. 5 of them, and if you rocked the Rotom into the Wash Rotom, they can go through everything for 9 turns? I think it's 9 turns. So that could be an interesting deck. So if any of you guys have 5 Durant in the Rotom, maybe give that one a try. The second one was the Ladian and the Ladybug. I did not want to do that challenge. That challenge is just quite annoying. When these figures first came out, it's just a very stally match, and I didn't want to do any stally matches and coming down to weight when their ability is just super annoying. The swarm ability, let's just go over it real quick. At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, this Pokemon may move one of your Ladybug or Ladian on the field next to itself. If opposing Pokemon do not occupy all your entry points, you may move one of your Ladian or Ladybug or Ladian on the bench next to this Pokemon. In either case, your turn ends. So essentially, it's just super stally. They just protect the goal the entire time. Like, they let you take the entry points, and then they just move right. It's so annoying. So I didn't want to do that one, and then that leaves me with a 3 Combee and 2 Vespiquen. Now the problem is I only have 2 Combees, and this reminds me of a deck that I actually ran a while back. I can't even remember what it was. But essentially, you are rocking the Rotom into the Mo Rotom, and that turns everything grass. And these guys can move through grass-type Pokemon. So I actually calmed all these to level 10. And the Sweet Scent's kind of a sweet ability, or a sweet attack. It's, no pun intended. One Pokemon within 3 steps range is drawn 1 to 2 steps closer to this Pokemon and gains weight. So there is some cheese to be had in this deck that I created. So I was like, all right, we're gonna rock this. I totally forgot to give my opinions and thoughts on Vespiquen. Let's take a look at Vespiquen here. Vespiquen has an interesting will. It's got the Defend Order, which you may move one of your Combee on the field next to this Pokemon, the Power Gem, that's with the weakest part of this will, and the Attack Order. Attack damage plus 30 for each of your own neighboring Combee. So essentially how this will works, or how this figure works, the devs wanted the opponents to attack into you. They attack into you, you land the Defend Order. The Defend Order, like it states, you may move one of your Combee on the field next to this Pokemon. Well, so you move your Combee next to your Vespiquen, and then you attack with your Vespiquen, and then, I mean, preferably you would want to hit the Attack Order. So then you hit for 110. The damage is not good. Like, this figure, and a lot of figures need to be rebuffed. Like, the Defend Order should allow you to bring the Combee from the bench or even the PC, in my opinion, because of where we're at in this game, to come next to you. And then Attack Order needs to increase to like 100. So that, I mean, and the will, it has, if this thing's confused, it's dead. So that's my opinion. They need work. So hopefully we get a major buff. I would be happy if we don't get anything like until like, you know, January or early 2019, but the kind of update I want to see is like a major rebuffing of all of the old figures that haven't got touched yet. That's kind of what I want to see. But back to the video. So we have 3 matches to show you guys. 3 matches from this deck, and then we also have another match featuring Simon dismantling a dragon deck. Anytime I see a dragon deck, get crippled, I am all for it. So that one will be at the very end. Timestamps are in the description below, so if you want to skip ahead, go ahead and jump into that. Now, before we even jump into those matches, I just want to say the end of the month is upon us. We have, like, what, 5 days? This week, I'm predicting we are going to be getting some stats, figure buffs. I'm predicting we're going to get that because in December, we will be getting a banner. I know we got our little teaser, but I'm assuming we're going to be getting another teaser this coming week. And I believe, I hope, actually, I'm just hoping. I'm putting everything into my hope here that we are going to be getting a new banner on December 1st or sometimes in the near future. So hopefully we don't have to wait that long until we get something. So that's just that. So let's jump into the first match. All right, so this first match, dude, when I first played this deck, it was rough because we're playing straight meta decks, and we're going up against a good player, D Hunter, almost 3.8. Pretty meta figures, anything out of the ordinary. Not really the double Phanosphere, like I mentioned in the last video. That's pretty common now. So we're playing a pretty meta deck, but I'm like, challenge accepted. Like, maybe this guy doesn't know about the cheese. Let's see what happens. So I go first. I'm able to take the entry point, and it's fine. I mean, I knew they do have the Phanosphere, but just watch what happens. So I'm going to rush here with my Combee, and the opponent is going to put their Mara Shadow there. I'm like, okay, that's fine. If he moves here, we're just going to be defensive here, and then he's going to Phantom Energy here. Oh, he has a Phantom Energy and a Phanosphere. So because he Phantom Energies, I thought that was a Phanosphere. Actually, I guess this is kind of a mistake, but not really. I Lawnmower, so because I changed my typing. I'm no longer a Ghost. So he can't just come on with his Ghost, and my opponent here makes a mistake. They make a big mistake, in my opinion. They long throw. I saw that they had the long throw. I was like, oh, great. He's going to use a long throw. He's going to put Sableye right here, and then now we can't cheese. But he puts Sableye right here, and I'm like, no way. No way. Now we can cheese because now the Combee can go through. And here's the plan. We're going to attack the Marshadow. We're going to pray for the Sweet Scent. And then a Pokemon 3 steps away from me is drawn to me and gains weight. So the idea is to Sweet Scent the Marshadow, bring the Primal Kyogre over, and then he's going to have weight. And then the opponent is going to have to use the Marshadow to go to the entry point. When he goes to the, or not the entry, but the goal. When he goes to the goal, we can DC with this Rotom, hope for the Leaf Storm into any of the attacks. Just please don't hit dodge. And then we have to survive a roll by the Primal Kyogre, which, I mean, we can actually do. And then we can just surround with the Combee. That's the goal here because the opponent is not rocking the goal block. So what we're going to do, we DC, we go straight after this Marshadow. And boom, we do hit the Sweet Scent. Very low odds, but we do get it. Remember, when there's an opportunity, you have to go for it. Hello, Kyogre. Now here it is. The plan, all we got to do, land our Leaf Storm. Let's go, Rotom. Pretty much GG, boys. Dodge. Well, and there goes Rotom, and there goes all momentum. Because now these Combees cannot move through figures. And now we're in trouble. So now they're going to attack with this stupid annoying thing. Gets the Tailwind. I really hate this figure. Like, I really do. Probably because I don't have the Blim. Yeah, but whatever. So he's going to advance with that Tailwind. I'm just going to cover up here. And then they're going to DC with this and try to get the takeaway so they can also get the evolution off. But we have the #1 gold attacker in the game. But do you think they're really going to hit purple again? Do you think that's going to happen? Even though it's like 67% of their will? Well, 60-ish% of their will? No, they're not. They're going to get the evolution instead. And that is always the worst when this thing gets the evolution. So we're going to tag them like, get the takeaway, get out of here. And they land their white. The 2 times they don't want to land purple, they land their whites, and I'm like, well, okay, GG, boys. I mean, good game as a Hunter. We could have had him at the very beginning, but, you know, RNG is RNG. And it didn't work out for us. It worked out for them. I'm like, okay, let's jump into match number 2. Let's see how that one works. All right, so like I said, the first matches I was playing, meta decks, very hard to win. After about 2 bug bots later, we're playing MSD, lower in the Legends League, rocking interesting figures that don't really have that much synergy together, but that's okay. Let's try and get a win here. So they're going to come at me with the Axio. Axio was so cute. I wish he was used more, but I can understand why he's not. But we're basically just going to set up here. And the general strategy is what we do here is we set up the Shuppet wall. We usually bring a Combee right here. They usually don't have like one of their Pokemon around this area, and then I just swap spot and take the entry point. That's kind of what I've been doing with this deck. But since they do have the Groudon there, that is something we cannot do. The opponent is going to attack. We're going to switch here, try and get a KO, and the miss on the miss. Very interesting, but whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my over, and I'm going to bait because I was like, whatever, we're going to use the swap spot. We're going to get rid of something here, and that's exactly what we do. We get rid of this cute little Axew here. So now we're going to threaten game, and they're going to have to cover up, and then we're just going to come forward with our Vespiquen. And oh, please survive here. We do survive. I think what I do is I think I Mega, or not Mega, but I think I Evolve here. Yeah, I Lawnmower here because we want to surround this this Poplio with my Combee. So we Evolve and we just stay here. They don't see it, so now we're going to surround. I'm like, all right, we're doing pretty good. Let's go. So they're going to advance here with their Sableye. I can't remember. Hold on, we're going to stop. Is this a Mega Sableye? Backing off for some reason. He's a little scared. Yeah, Mega Sableye and Mega Glalie. I think we have exhausted all of our turns. We cannot move through figures anymore. A little unfortunate. That could have been... Oh, wait, never mind. Sableye confuses me. I attack with Zoro. #1 gold attacker in the game, but it doesn't even matter because Sableye rolls a miss. And they're going to scoop up, and they're going to bring their correct play. This allows them to get the Axew on the board. Axew comes forward at the Vespiquen. He does not attack, which is... I don't know what I would do. Why am I backing up here? DC, do I roll a miss? Yep, roll right into that miss because of the confusion. I forgot. So, like, if you roll, I think if you roll blue, you become frozen, right? Because of that attack, I can't remember. Hold on, let's figure that out. The ice shard, that's what hit, right? If they spin other than if the result is anything other than a blue attack, the effects of Spirit Place. Okay, well, I'm not rocking any spheres, so. X attack is going off here. They're attacking. I don't know why. But they get to protect. So now we get this around here on this Glalie. We don't have to worry about the Mega. And I think I get attacked here. Oh, no. Yeah, they attack here. And that is GG, boys. I mean, I wouldn't have attacked there because of something like that. But, I mean, the odds were in your favor. But that is GG, boys. So, I mean... Let's jump into match number 3. Let's see if the decks that we're facing change or differ from what we just played there. All right, match number 3. And this deck, very interesting deck, okay? Wait until you see it. And it the triple Zoro and triple Coco. Like, this is just it's an interesting rush deck, I guess you could say. And, I mean, I do like that how they have the Bright Powder, but X attack, scoop up, max drive. So, like... This just tells you, this deck that I'm rocking, no. We didn't really get any good wins against meta decks or really, really good players. Like this, these are the wins that we kind of got, besides the bug bot as well. So they're going to bring up their Coco. They're going to rush for their Coco. I decided to be a little defensive here and block off, not block off, but like I said, be defensive, be conservative with my Zoro. I know they're going to rush at me, so I'm just going to rush at them as well. We are going to take the entry point here, and then they're going to have to cover up, and then that is GG, boys, to this Coco. So good plays by your boy, Rico. Going to attack here. We're instantly going to switch. I mean, come on, bro. You have 3 Zoros. You know I'm going to switch into my Zoro, and we get the Night Days. Let's go. Doing pretty good now. think we advance with a Vespiquen. No, we protect. Yeah, we protect because I didn't want this Coco attacking my Rotom because I already pulled the switch. So now they're going to advance up. I'm going to be a little more defensive, and then I think I'm going to move my Vespiquen over. Yep. He advances. I'm like, that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. And now they're going to max revive. I like this play because it cuts off. Well, he didn't cut it off, actually. He should have put his Coco right there. This allows me to... I should have attacked there, but I did not attack. And now I'm going to take the entry point here. And now all I can do... all I really need to do is DC with my Zoro and attack their Zoro because I do have the chains on them. You can pull a switch all you want. I don't think any of your Zoros are chained like mine. And they are also the #1 gold attacker in the game. Oh, no, that was me. #1 gold attacker. We do hit it, but then we respin. We get the cross counter. Like I said, we do out damage them. And they are going to Bright Powder here because they don't have a gold block. Attack my Zoro. All we're going to do is survive this roll. It's GG, boys. Night Days, and that is the... Well, not necessarily the roll. Well, that is the roll, actually. That is... I guess we could have hit our gold, so never mind. But anyway, we get, we get very fortunate there, and then we can pull this around with our Vespiquen, and that is GG, boys. So challenge accepted. Sam, anybody else want to challenge me? Send it in the comments below, and we will do some... We'll do some interesting decks because we have nothing going on right now. So please send me your ideas. All right, the last and final match. This is featuring Simon, like I said, and it does cripple dragon decks. All right, the deck that Simon is rocking. Ow, this stupid mic keeps shocking me. But yeah, look at the deck that Simon is running. This is Simon right here. Anytime you see a land farm, you know what's going to happen. Unlimited Megas. Well, we have both Latios and Latias. We have the Mega Rayquaza, also the Mega Lucario, and he's rocking double Eon Flute, and he does have the Megas for both the Latias and the Latios. So whenever you see Latias, Shaman, or just Latios and another Mega, that means double Megas. That means double Megas on the field. So he's going to open up with the Latios. Opponent is going to be defensive with the Fracture, and the Latios is going to Mega already. I'm like, what? What are you going to do with it? And then he decides to protect it with the goal. And I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. You're gonna set up your figures, and then you're going to land for him, or bring him on the board. And that's exactly what he does. So now this Latios is on the board forever. Brings up the Latios. The opponent is going to counter with the Ray. And, no, the reason why he did it, though, this is the reason why he did it. Watch what happens on this attack right here. The opponent is going to Mega here, and they're going to attack into the Latios, which is a mistake. Notice how the extreme speed does not go. Doesn't buff, even though the opponent does have double Altaria. So Latios is gone, but if you take a look at Latios' ability, the Streamlined Flash... When this Pokemon is on the field, the effects of abilities that decrease damage that your Dragon type and Psychic type Pokemon deal, and the effects of abilities that increase damage that your opponent's battle opponent of your Dragon type and Psychic type Pokemon deal are nullified. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. So because he KO'd him, now we can rock the Eon Flute. Now we can bring on the Mega Latios, and look at that. We have a Mega Latios and a Mega Latios on the board for unlimited turns because of the Shaman. The opponent's going to attack here. That white is gone, and when I say we, I mean Simon out damages you. Get out of here. Get out of here, Ray. Garbage? Ray's garbage. Not really. He's just super OP, and in my opinion, that's why I'm like he's garbage, because he's too OP. I hate the figure. It's stupid. It's stupid easy to use it. But the opponent is going to Mega here, and they're going to attack into this Ray, which I agree with. This is a good play. And then gets the drag. Wait, actually, no, it's not a good play because you don't get the buff damage. What am I talking about? And you don't have a gold. What am I? Yeah, that was a bad play. That was a terrible play. And to make matters even worse, he lands the Dragon Ascent, and both Rays are gone. Get out of here, Sako. The opponent's going to DC here, try and get that Guillotine on. He realizes, like, all right, this is a threat. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this thing. Gets the Dragon Claw. He does DC. Can you get the Guillotine? No. And Simon's just getting all the rolls. I'm like, all right, dude. Anything to just cripple and destroy these Dragon decks, I'm all for it. I don't agree with this play. I mean, granted, you do have the odds, but you do not need to attack in that situation because of things like that can happen. So now the opponent is going to Meteoric Teachings, and now this is fine now. Actually, no, you don't really need a Meteoric Teachings because, I mean, your gold goes away. You like maybe until he doesn't get the miss. I don't know because you just played the Dragon Sphere, didn't you? So all you needed to do was just attack there because the Ray is confused. So I don't think you needed to Mega there, but I guess it helps with the fracture. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that was a good play or not? But Simon is going to attack here and hopefully gets his white on white, but he does get the fly and he does get to surround this Altaria. And I was like, please get the fly again, get the fly again. Let's go. Gets the fly again. He's able to take the entry point to prevent this Ray from coming on. And then he's going to max here. I don't know about this. I think I would have maybe moved over Lucario. I know that kind of exposes the Shaman a little bit, but what is Noibat going to do to Shaman? But he's able to hop over and get rid of the Ray that's blocking the entry point. He's able to bring on the other Ray. But Simon here is going to advance here, and again, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of attacking into Noibat. I mean, that Whirlwind is kind of like the Rendezvous with Selly. Like I think he hits it quite often, and Fracture has a lot of white, so I wasn't a fan of that. And he continues to attack here and gets the Supersonic. Like this Noibat rarely hits the white. So yeah, I don't agree with the attacks. And I don't agree with the attack again. I think you should have attacked straight into the should have attacked with the Latias. Oh, he didn't play the Dragon Sphere the other turn. Okay. But he should have attacked with the Latias because the opponent does have the max revive, but you have to remember that the Fracture is right next to the entry point, so the opponent cannot max revive and then surround the following turn. So I think he should have attacked a couple turns ago, but he does end up doing now. I'm like, that's great. Tries to Draco on the Altaria, but doesn't work. See, max revives, and then he has to attack right away. And clutch Confusion there, gets rid of this Fracture, and then gets to evolve, and the opponent does not have any more max revives. Hold on, do they have Scoop Up? They're rocking Altaria, so they might have Scoop Up. Let's see. No, they don't have Scoop Up. They do have the double Altaria. Mega Altaria, though. So attack again. I agree. Perish Song. I hate these things. I hate Altarias. I just hate them. But it's not... Yeah, I mean, it's not really going to do anything because they do have the Mega Altaria. So what they're going to do here is they're going to Mega Evolve. I don't think they're going to attack. Yeah, they shouldn't attack because they cannot out-damage it. So Simon's going to attack here. Gets the white. And now this Altaria is gone. Oh, dude, it must feel so good to face a Dragon deck with the Altarias and not get the buffs. I love it. Gold block. The opponent is rocking the gold block, so now Simon's going to have to take the entry point. Can't afford to be banished. And there it is. There's the Whirlwind. There's the Whirlwind. And Noivern's kind of scary. However, not necessarily when you don't have the buffs from Altaria. So now he's just kind of like an average Mon. Average damage. I mean, the Hurricane's good, but that's about it. Simon's going to advance here with the Haxorus, try and get rid of this Altaria, but the Altaria does hit the Parashong, and it's also going to get the Noivern. So now the opponent is going to Mega here, and what Simon can do, the Simon can attack the following turn with the Latias, but instead decides to attack this thing. I wouldn't attack this thing because of the final song. I definitely would just keep attacking with the Latias. But the opponent's going to move over. There we go. Now he's going to attack. And he gets the Draco. And what he's going to do is he's going to make the Noivern spin because the Noivern is cursed. And now Noivern. Hello, Noivern. Welcome to the land of no return. Well, actually, that's a lie because you have Altarias. Looks like that's a guillotine on the... yeah, dude. Raise... Dude, I didn't realize how kind of useless rays are when their gold is gone. And they have no buff. They're kind of neutralized. So looks like opponent here is just trying to get an evolution off. Does not get it. The Lucario comes through, and now Lucario can advance up the following turn. Does it need to attack here? I don't think I would have attacked because the opponent is going to get the Parashong, and now the opponent has to attack with Altaria. They have to attack with Altaria, even though the odds are not that good, but because he is banished or cursed, you want to get an advantage, so you have to attack here. And the Lucario does get a miss. I was like, wow, okay, that's, I mean, I agree with the play. I would have definitely done that as well. But Simon's going to attack here, and another Parasong goes off. I like what he did here. I like how he blocked off, because I think the opponent wasted both Mega Altarias, right? Yeah, so he can't make it here, can't go through, I think. Yeah, he does not. Okay, good. So I really like that play. I really like that play, blocking off with the Latios, Mega Latios. And this Altaria is now gone because he was banished. So now Sako has to play defensive, has to attack with this Altaria. What do you think is going to happen here? Another Parasong goes off. And now Simon can advance up with this Latios, Mega Latios, and attack into this Altaria. And Parasong. Opponent attacks, doesn't really have a choice. There's not much he can do. And now the damage, the wide-on-one damage. Another Altaria is gone. What was that? 4 Mons? 4 Mons in the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 Mons. 4 Mons that have gone banished. And the disrespect. The audacity this Ray has to land fly. Either way, he would have died. GG, boys. So good games assignment. That was an entertaining match. Like I said, anything where dragons can get banished, I'm all for. Looks like we have a rainbow booster to open in about 2 minutes. So we're going to kind of sit tight until this 2 minutes is up, and then we'll open it up. And we back. 5 seconds to go. EX time. We are going to be pulling a Naganadel, Mega Sceptile, Keldeo Resolute form. One of them. Actually, I don't even know if we can get them from a time booster, but let's see. EX, please. Damn. No EX. All right, so we're going to cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this week is filled with some sort of exciting news. Peace.